On 4th and 3. Robbie White, with a man in front of him, tries to turn the corner, but great pursuit by the Asbury Park defense, and they will shut him down. A whole host of Blue Bishops were out on the corner to meet Robbie White when he tried to turn it upfield, and Asbury will take over.
Super job by the outside backer on this play. Now, it's the same play they've had such great success with. And 20 takes on the block out there, and the pursuit gets out and takes it on and stops them from getting a first down like this. Big play for Asbury.
Jerry Strickland, number 20 for Asbury Park, in on that defensive stand. And now it's 1st and 10 for the Bishops from their own 35-yard line. Give to Johnson, number 42, trying to break to the outside, across midfield to the Neptune 45, and pushed out of bounds by Tom Carroll.
That's speed again. Johnson could really run it. Carroll didn't really have an angle on him and runs him down, knocking him out of bounds. But it's a nice play for Asbury. Let's see if this brings Asbury around a little bit. They need a good drive here.
Gain of 20 yards for the senior tailback, Larry Johnson. For the Bishops, it was 3 plays and a punt on their first possession. Now they have it 1st and 10 at the Neptune 45. Johnson again pulled down in the backfield by Eskridge, number 41. Stanley Eskridge making that play on 1st down and dropping Johnson for a loss of 3. Here's a look at Johnson's 20-yard run on the play previous to that.
They run short motion, and they run a blast, and he takes it outside, turns it on down the sideline like this, and Carroll runs him down, knocks him out of bounds.
Second down and 13 for Asbury Park. The toss to Strickland.
Ball carried by Strickland for Asbury Park.
Strickland makes it back near the original line of scrimmage this series. Ball resting just beyond the Neptune 45 of the 3rd, and we'll call it 10.
It's early in the game. This is a very important play for Asbury because they've taken a little bit of the momentum away from Neptune now, and this could be a big first down for them.
They need 10. Foster back to pass. The pass intended for number 20, Jerry Strickland, falls incomplete. It was well short of the yardage they needed for the first down. And we'll probably see Johnson in for his second punt of the afternoon. There's a look at Floyd Foster trying to deliver that pass on 3rd down, but the pass off the mark.
It's good pressure from 85, the defensive end on that. Made him get rid of it a little bit sooner than he wanted to.
Ron Jones will be the man back deep for Neptune. Not very deep, though, as a stiff wind, and it'll be tough for the kicking game this afternoon, I should say this morning. Timeout call by Neptune, and that would be Neptune's 3rd of the quarter and a half. You see the flag blowing briskly. Good crowd on hand. Final game of the 1988 football season for these two clubs. And we'll move inside along with all of the athletes in the Shore Conference for wrestling and basketball action. Neptune's band is on hand today, doing their fine job. They're still coming into Asbury Park Stadium. Several thousand will be on hand by the time this one is over.
We'll see if Neptune goes after this. He got very close the first time Asbury had the punt.
Johnson at his own 45 gets it away. Jones will pick it up on the bounce at the 15 and taken down. Making the stop for Asbury Park, number 20, Jerry Strickland.
checked a little bit better on this one, and Johnson gets a pretty good kickoff into that win, and it catches it on a big bouncer, comes up in a nice ankle-high tackle there.
First and 10 for the Scarlet Flyers from their own 20. Bruce Pugh tracks into the secondary all the way up near the check at the Neptune 30, gain of nearly 10 yards.
Three plays that they've basically been running the whole first quarter. That dive play to Pugh, the off-tackle play with Robbie White, and also a sweep to Robbie White.
Pugh, in fact, did get the 10 yards, and it's first down. White stopped after a short gain. Don Alston, 51, one of the men on the tackle for Asbury Park, along with number 50, Alpheus Stanley. No gain on the play. Second down and 10 with 2 minutes and 8 seconds to play in the first quarter. Neptune leading Asbury Park 7-0. On their own 30, this is Lions taken down in the backfield.
62.
Breaking through for Asbury Park was number 62. And that is Tom Petrowski.
Asbury seemed to have settled into this game now after that first long drive by Neptune, and they're playing fine defense now, Mark.
After the loss of 3, call it 3rd and 13. Line of scrimmage to 27. Lowe on the roll and looking downfield, has a receiver for the first down. Number 88, Derek Jones with the reception up to the Neptune 43.
They line up in that unbalanced formation again with Robbie White as a power back, and it's just a straight roll left, and White goes in the flat. They send the inside receiver just on a little out like that and clear out with the outside receiver. Nice game.
Gain of 16 on that pass play, first and 10. And Pugh picks up about 5 yards as we wind down into the final minute of this first quarter. Pugh gets it up to the 47-yard line, where it will be 2nd and 5. White high-stepping it out of one tackle and pushed out of bounds. I think they're going to have a face mask call against Asbury Park. It looked like number 51, Don Alston, may have gotten a piece of Robbie White's face mask in the backfield. Robbie White, who scored 5 touchdowns 2 weeks ago against Marlboro in a game we had for you on TV 34. Discussing with the referee exactly what happened. Penalty against Asbury Park.
Penalty against Asbury Park.
We're going to check to see if they got a first down.
Momentary delay on the sideline as we have the chains brought across. About a yard short of the first down. Sun peeking in and out today. Right now it's in. Neptune will face 3rd down and 1 from the Asbury Park 48-yard line. Gives to Pugh, and Pugh has has the first down and more inside the 45 and down to the 43-yard line. Bruce Pugh has come into his own this season, working in tandem with Robbie White in the Neptune backfield. Bruce Pugh, the heir apparent to Robbie White for the 1989 campaign. Low on the bootleg on first down, breaks one tackle, and then pulled down from behind by number 62, Dennis Foster. He had a lot of running room ahead of him if Foster doesn't make that stop.
Just like a little waggle here. He comes out, guards leading the way like that. It's a nice effort getting upfield and running that north-south run like that. That's where you get the yardage, not going to the sideline.
Clock running with 17 seconds left in the first quarter. And diving forward for yardage is number 24, Bruce Pugh. Neptune firing off the ball at the line of scrimmage. Pugh was knocked out of bounds by number 26, Warren Henderson. Not before he picks up enough for the first down at the 26. 3 seconds left in the quarter, 2-1, and that will do it for the first quarter of play. We'll hike it down to the other end of the field. Neptune with a touchdown drive of 67 yards on its first possession leads Asbury Park by the score of 7-0, and we'll be back with more action right after this. First and 10 for Neptune as we start the second quarter. Robbie White breaking inside the 15, stays on his feet, and heads for the end zone. White pulled out at the 1. Gain of 20 yards for Robbie White. And he gives Neptune the first and goal from the Blue Bishops 1.
Super second effort on this run. He must be hit about 5 times on the way down to the 1 yard line like that. He's showing a lot of great upper body strength on that.
Neptune looking for its second touchdown of the afternoon to give to White. He cracks in for the score. 11 minutes and 49 seconds left in the first half, and Neptune has taken a 13-0 lead.
Second play he scored on the first time.
Robbie White scores his second touchdown of the day, his second 1-yard plunge. We'll get another look at number 6, Caesar Dwyer. He kicked the extra point after White's first score. And now he's looking for a second extra point, kicking off the baseball infield here at Asbury Park Stadium. Williams puts it down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. Dwyer kicks his second extra point of the day, and Neptune leads 14-0.
A nice drive by Neptune, mixing it up. We seem to have found a couple of weak spots in the Asbury defense that they're attacking right now. They're running a dive play against their 4-4 where the linebackers are off the line of scrimmage, and usually they just go man-on-man blocking and then put somebody straight through on a linebacker where he's off the line of scrimmage. So if you hit that quick dive, he's already in the backfield. Of course, when you got guys like you and Robbie White running, that's the kind of thing that happens.
This is the 20-yard run by White from the 21 down to the 1. We saw the job he did to break a couple of tackles for Neptune. It was an 80-yard drive. Don't forget the big pass play as well from Ed Lowe to Derek Jones, that covered 16 yards on a key third down situation. Also some nice running from Bruce Pugh along that drive. White gets the score. Dwyer, number 6 right there, kicks the extra point, and Neptune leads by 2 touchdowns, 14-0. Deep man for Asbury Park won't get a chance to handle this kick as it's taken and pushed out of bounds at the 31 by one of the big guys. That's where the Bishops will have it with 11 minutes and 48 seconds to play in the first half. Thanksgiving Day crowd numbering in the thousands looking on and hoping their Asbury Park Blue Bishops can get something going on their first possession of the second quarter. They had the ball twice in the first quarter and had a punt both times. Now on first down, Larry Johnson dives ahead for about 3 yards. Johnson has shouldered a lot of the load for Asbury Park this season, Glenn, and he's come through on a number of occasions.
Oh, I think he had, 178 yards rushing last week, and Strickland had over 100 also against Allentown, and that's a lot of yards in a high school football game.
Coach Leroy Hayes on the headset, trying to get his club back into it. They trail 14-0 and face second down and 6, and now whistles and flags off this second down play. Offsides against Neptune will march off 5 yards against the Scarlet Flyers. And that's a break for Asbury Park because that now gives them second down and 1. Give to Johnson trying to pick his way forward. He'll be near the first down.
Short.
Seemed like he delayed in the backfield for just an instant.
A good penetration from by Neptune on that. They get some real good line search. They did get it. They get him a little pretty good spot there. Had success. Asbury had a nice run. Johnson made a nice run earlier on. What they did was they motioned from their unbalanced formation and loosened up the outside linebacker and then ran a blast-off tackle, and they've yet to come back to it here, and I'd like to see if they're going to do it here.
First and 10 from the Asbury Park 41-yard line. Diving into the middle of the line is Johnson. Check it. That's Strickland, number 20.
Johnson in motion on that and ran a quick dive to Strickland.
He did a good job to kind of burrow his way forward for nearly 4 yards on the play. Strickland and Johnson, the starting running back combination for Coach Leroy Hayes' Asbury Park Blue Bishop. The clock running with 10 minutes and 9 seconds to play in the first half. Second down and 7 from the 44. This is Strickland trying to bounce outside and pulled down by number 32 for Neptune. That is Paul Gunter, the cornerback.
Strickland shows some great strength on this. He gets hit 3 times. Finally takes 2 people to bring him down. Picked up a couple.
Third down and 5, ball at the Asbury Park 45-yard line. The quick toss to Johnson, pulled down in the backfield.
Neptune moved just before the snap of the ball. What they're doing is they're changing their the defensive line position a little bit to confuse Asbury, and it worked on that. As you can see, they got penetration coming across the line of scrimmage.
Good job by number 68, Jason Cloudweather. He was the man who got that penetration you talked about. He pulled Johnson down in the backfield. Bishop's trying to get all their men on for this punt as Ron Jones drops back deep for Neptune. Third punt of the afternoon by Larry Johnson. A line drive boot that will roll out of bounds at the Neptune 25-yard line. Scarlet Flyers lead 14-0, and they will have the ball at their own 25-yard line.
Neptune in that unbalance again.
This is Robbie White.
Outside.
Covering one man. And first down yardage for Robbie White across the 30.
They suck Asbury's defense in on this because what they do is they fake the dive a few and run a handoff to Robbie White outside, and he makes another great run.